how is your English so good? Are you did you your
good.
written English is very good.
Oh, no. Hi. Hi, Katla.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Oh yeah. No, I'm excited that you were interested. And I'm excited to meet you. So yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much too, Katla.
Yay. So so today I just wanted to get to know you a little bit, ask you a few questions. Also, I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have as well. So yeah, I was looking over the email that you sent me initially. And I don't know if you remember, but I asked kind of a silly question. I asked people what their favorite movie was.
Oh, yes.
And you said that your
Devil
favorite movie
Wears
was
Prada.
Devil Wears Prada.
Yes.
I love that movie.
Me too.
It's one of my favorites too. Yeah. What did you like about it?
I love about it because it talks more about executive assistants. Well, she started to do the work of being an EA, but he do loves creating journalism. But everything about that, what I love is how she dedicated her time to be great in being an executive assistant, even though it's her first time being an EA. So that what makes me love about that, because it just taught me that if you really dedicate your job, it would really help you a lot in the long way.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I wasn't even thinking of it like that, but yeah, it totally is like an executive assistant kind of story, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, and so then also I wanted to ask you about a little bit more about your experience. Do you have previous admin assistant experience?
It's not really an administrative assistant per se role, but it's more on assisting the CPAs for their bookkeeping jobs, and a little bit of admin assistance by replying emails to their clients. But most of the time, my work involves in bookkeeping as well as in scheduling. Prior to that, I also have a customer service representative experience, which is more on calls. So I attended a lot of inbound calls where I get to assess the problem of a client and respond to them clearly, and how I can help them with their billing inquiries.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. So it sounds like a lot of like finance, accounting related positions, but then you also have the customer service and you also have the like emails and scheduling and stuff that you were also managing.
Yes.
Okay. And are there any times that you can think of that like communication became difficult, or there was like a communication problem either between who you were working with or maybe in your customer service or speaking with a client? Is there any time that it was kind of difficult, and how was that for you, and how did you work your way through it?
Yes, there are really some challenging clients. That is inevitable. So, what I always did is I always remain calm and then try to think outside the box, try to think their perspectives, understand their situations and their feelings very well before responding. And then I try to think, how can I be resourceful in answering those questions if it's really urgent and it is beyond my time or my plate has been so full, then I try to communicate very well to them and be more understanding. But at the end of the day, if it's not if I can provide a response within a day, then I try to communicate that, but assure them that I can provide a response within maybe 24 hours and keep them updated along the way.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. I think it's so important to keep, like, it's okay it's okay if you don't have the answer, or if like you can't reply right away. The more important thing is to be very transparent and
Yes.
tell them, like, this is what's going on, this is when to expect me, I'm going to follow up with you in a few days. So yeah, good, I agree. And I'm super curious about since this position that I'm hiring for, it might have some things that are not within your existing expertise. Because my business, I'm working in marketing, and we also make websites, and so it's a lot of website-y stuff going on. And although you're not going to be building websites, it's going to be there may be some, like, a little bit of learning that needs to go into learning about the services, but also, yeah, because you would be helping directly with the clients and answering questions and stuff like that. So it's important that you understand what's going on. So I'm curious, what's your relationship to learning? Like, how, do you love learning? Do you have a regular practice of learning? And when you come up against something that's like maybe hard to learn or challenging to learn, how do you work through it?
Yes, absolutely. What I did is I did a lot of going to webinars as well as in YouTube to learn more about virtual assistants. I really love learning. That's really part of who I am, because learning really makes me more go into the world that I did not know about, and it just makes me so exciting to learn stuff that I did not have any skills yet, because in my previous in my education in bookkeeping, accounting technology, it only evolves around financing. But I realized that when I go out outside of work, there are still a lot of things that I needed to learn, just like creating graphic designing or even websites. I've tried to use some or learn some funnel tools, free tools just like System.io or Wix, just to navigate all those and not just keeping myself inside the box. So learning is just what I've enjoyed about, and it really makes me excited to learn new things from day to day. It makes me motivated and get excited.
Good. Yeah. No, I'm the same way. I love learning, and I love learning. I think for me, I don't know if it works that way for you, but for me, if I have to learn something on the job, or if I have to learn something for a client for a project, then that's even better, because I feel like I'm even more motivated, because it's like I'm solving a problem or I'm fixing something. So yeah.
Yeah, it makes more challenging than to have a routinary job that you are already expert with, but having something that you can input into yourself just makes it more motivating and exciting to research and explore more on the things that you don't have any knowledge with.
Yeah, for sure. And so so you said you've been trying to learn different kind of things. Are there other things besides accounting that have piqued your interest, that you're like, oh, I'm definitely interested in learning more about this and that?
I'm actually interested to learn more as well on your marketing side as well, to learn more about the SEO. I've heard a lot about lead generation, because I know that it can also help me in the long run, if ever that right now that I really want to help clients regarding about getting leads or make yourself be known in social media platforms.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So you're also, yeah, marketing in general, but also like social media, lead generation.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's really cool. And how is your English so good? Are you
Um,
like, did you like
I'm
your
good.
written English is very good.
Oh no, no,
Yeah.
no. Thank you. Oh, maybe because
You're welcome.
I, I got. It's been practiced when I was in a call center industry, so we've got to talk to a lot of American clients every day, even though it's just for 3 to 5 months. But the training process is really good, and it really helps me a lot how to not just to translate word by word in our mind in English. But I'm happy that you've got to appreciate my speaking skills, even though I'm not really that good yet.
Yeah. No, you're doing great.
Thank you,
Doing
thank
great.
you.
Yeah. So yeah, do you have any questions for me? I do have some notes in front of me as far as like moving forward, what that would look like. But I'm curious if yeah, are there any things that you, reading over the job description or, anything else that you were curious to know?
Mhm. Yeah, I'm just curious to know that since you're hiring a virtual assistant, how do you measure the success of your virtual assistants in the long run?
Um, it's interesting because it's connected to something that I asked you, which is like the learning.
Oh, okay.
I Yeah, I mean, I love or I measure success by growth. So, wherever you're starting at is where you're starting at. We accept that. But then over time, it's, I think it's really fun to grow your skills, to grow how, what you're able to do. Um, yeah. And so I think, but my wish is that it's something that benefits me, but it's also something that benefits you, right? As a human who wants to learn and grow, skills. And so the best thing is that those things are aligned for both.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Kat.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
Not none so far. I'm just so happy that you've answered growth because it's something that I've been looking for in a job. Not just to look at it as a job, but also a career that makes me motivated to get up every day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of learning to do. Yeah, I'm always learning things too, right? Because I'm always trying to grow my business or, make it better than it was yesterday. And so
Yes.
I think for just me as a person, I'm very growth oriented. And so I would love to hire someone who's also in that same mindset.
Awesome.
Yeah, good, good. And so you were looking specifically for like virtual assistant or um, accounting kind of related stuff.
I really love to do administrative tasks, anything that goes under administrative, because being in an administrative world, um every day is just different. There's a lot of things to learn. So unlike in accounting, it only revolves in some kind of theory or step-by-step process. But if I am also given a job in accounting in this work, then I would be happy to share my knowledge and expertise on it.
Okay, it's good to know. Very good to know. Sorry, I went back into me asking questions. So, do you have any other questions that you wanted to ask today?
What makes you, aside from what makes you motivated to get up and help clients?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. So I actually am not a therapist. A
Oh,
lot of people think that I am. but I am a therapy client, so
Oh,
I
okay.
have, you know, they helped me, I helped them.
Awesome. That's so great to
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah, and so I think the nice thing is that every week I'm helping therapists very directly connect with people that need their help, right? So it could be people that are struggling with anxiety or depression or, something around their identity, or it could be more serious things like they got abused or they have trauma. And so the therapists that I help are helping the world. They're helping the world be a better place. And so I find that very motivating.
Awesome. It makes me inspired too as well to help a lot of people.
Oh, good. Yeah, because with us, we're not just helping the therapist, we're helping everyone the therapist helps. Because the therapist, with our help, goes out and they can help more people, right? And so it feels like really big impact sometimes. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Any other questions or things you're curious about?
None so far. Everything has been answered.
Okay. Okay, good. So we are coming up in the last few minutes. I do want to come out of this call with taking a day or two to think things over. But I will be getting back to you on Wednesday, the latest, about moving forward or not. If I invite you to move forward, it's going to be working together online, as I call it co-working.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll be on a chat. So it's not like this. We'll be on a chat. In a couple of days, if after we hang up right now, you think of anything else that you want to ask me or anything like that, please do feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I'll be in touch.
Sure. It was an awesome interview, Kat. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.
Sure. Have a great day, Kat.
Bye.
Bye.